Good morning, guys. Have a blessed day today. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos, and I am bringing different topics. Which normally a lot of authors or maybe motivational speakers have not touched. So I'm bringing those videos to you. So it should be a identical for you guys, and it can transform your lives. For me, it is. I'm just sharing my experiences to you guys. That's why I always tell that if somewhere you feel that I'm going wrong, then please correct to me. So today I was just thinking to bring a topic about a tips of doing sales, how to do sales. Myself, my career started in sales itself, and around 25 years of experience across, you can say, India, Middle East, and East Africa and West Africa region. I have done several product lines. P&L, those are the things which I got exposure more onto that. So the one thing which I learned from my starting point to till this point, the alchemy of sales, turning connection into conversion. The alchemy of sales, turning connection into conversion, not conversion into connections, connection into conversion. So let me take a small pause. What is the meaning of sales according to you guys? What is the meaning of sales? What does a sales means? And this topic why I brought today, it is because of my younger brother who's there in Uganda. So he is a he's a bike rider, vlogger. So he told me that I got some responsibilities in my organization to handle sales. Now, can you give me some tips about sales? I was thinking what kind of tips I can give to him, because his industry is totally into he's into projects, manufacturing, kind of projects, and he's into turnkey projects and those kind of stuff. So I was thinking what to give the tips. So I told him, do one thing, watch my a small video which I am doing in YouTube, so that you will understand what exactly and how exactly it is. So, my friends, before we talk about sales, let me ask you something uncomfortable. Why do people hate salespeople but loving buying? But they love buying. They love buying, but they hate salespeople. Why do people hate salespeople but love buying? Think about it. People, I'll tell you, people avoid sales calls, they skip ads, they block messages. Generally we all do that, but the same people will stand in queue for a new phone, a new car, a new house, a new course, a new dream. So the problem is not selling, the problem is how we sell. The problem is how we sell. Problem is not about selling, the problem is how we sell. Today, I'm not here to teach you tricks, because I don't have any tricks, my friends, to be very frank. I don't have any tricks. I'm not here to teach you scripts. I'm not here to teach you manipulation, because sales is not a skill first. Understand that. That is the first thing which you need to understand. Sales is not a skill first, according to me. Sales is a state of mind. And this is where most books, most gurus, most speakers stop thinking. If you research across motivational speakers across the world, according to me, sales is not a skill first. Sales is a state of mind. And this where most, even you read the books, most gurus, most speakers, they stop thinking. What sales really is, that nobody tells you, according to me, that nobody tells you openly what sales really is. Sales is energy transfer. Before money moves, before product moves, before signatures moves, belief is the one thing which moves faster in sales. Sales is a energy transfer. Before money moves, before product moves, before signature moves, belief moves. If you don't believe, your customer will never believe. If you don't believe, the customer will never believe. If you are confused, your customer will feel confused. If you are desperate, your customer will sense fear. Sales is not what you say, sales is what you carry inside you. Sales is not what you say, my friends. Sales is what you carry inside you. Now, most people fail in sales not because they lack communication skills, but because they don't respect their own product, price, or presence. The first forgotten law of sales is what? You are the product, my friends. Let me say something bold. Before you sell anything, you are being sold first. You are being sold first. Your tone, your patience, your listening, your silence, people decide within seconds. Can I trust this person? Is this person calm or needy? Is this person trying to help me out or hunt me? See, I'll tell you, no MBA textbook teaches this. No premium institute teaches this. No motivational reel talks about this. But people buy the person before the product. Why traditional sales advice is incomplete? Answer to my question. Why traditional sales advice is incomplete? You have heard this. Now, something which you have heard this, like close the deal, overcome objections, follow up aggressively, create urgency. Let me ask you one thing. If pressure worked, why do people still hesitate? If pressure worked, why do people still hesitate? Because pressure creates resistance, my friends. Kindly understand, pressure creates resistance. Connection creates comfort. So, what you need? Connection. Sales is not about pushing someone forward. Sales is about walking with them until they feel to decide. Sales is about walking with them until they feel safe to decide. Silent skill, I'll tell you, listening without planning your reply. The silent skill which you need. Listening without planning your reply. Here is a secret. Most salespeople are not listening, they are waiting to speak. Real listening means you don't interrupt, you don't correct, you don't judge, you don't rush. When someone feels heard, their defense drops. Correct me if I'm wrong, my friends. When someone feels heard, their defense drops. And when defense drops, selling becomes a natural one. Selling becomes natural. This is why, I'll tell you, if you take example, this is why doctors, teachers, and old shopkeepers, close sales effortlessly. Not because they are clever. Everybody is clever, my friends. It is not because they are very clever, but because they make people feel human again. But why, But because they make people feel human again. Another truth, I'll tell you that sales is not about convincing, it is about clarifying. Sales is not about convincing, it is about clarifying. Another truth, which normally nobody tells you, that people already know what they want. They are just confused, scared, or you can say distracted. Your job is to convince, not to convince. Sorry, your job is not to convince. People already know what they want. They are just confused, scared, or distracted. Your job is not to convince. Your job is to remove fog. Your job is to just remove the fog. Ask questions like, what is stopping you right now? What happens if nothing changes? What would peace of mind look like for you? When clarity comes, decision follows, my friends. Now, I think this sales topic, I think nobody might have touched into a taken into a spiritual kind of thing. Let me take into a little bit of spiritual kind of thing, little bit, not much. The spiritual side of sales, it's been rarely spoken about. The spiritual side of sales. Sales, sales has karma. If you believe, sales has karma. If you sell something that does not help, it will come back as customer complaints, refund issues, bad reputation, inner dissatisfaction. So, sales also has a karma. But when you sell you can say sell with honesty. Even if the deal is small, life rewards you in unexpected ways. Assume that if you sell with a very honest way, even the deal is very small, life rewards you in unexpected ways. Sales done with integrity creates, I'll repeat that word, sales done with integrity creates long term clients, referrals, respects, self confidence. That is why people grow slowly but steadily, while others rise, fast and fall faster. Price objection is never about price. Price objection is never about price, my friends. Listen carefully, I'll tell you. When someone says it is expensive, they are not talking about money. They are saying, I don't see enough value. I am scared of risk. I don't trust fully yet. So never fight price. Instead ask, compared to what? What result are you expecting? What would make this worth it for you? What would make this worth it for you? Sales is a conversation, not a competition, my friends. Can you understand? Sales is not a conversation. Sales is a conversation. It's not a competition. Sales is a conversation. It's not a competition. Why silence powerful? Silence is a powerful sales tool. Why silence is a powerful sales tool? Most people fear silence, but silence make people think. After explaining you offer, After explaining your offer, stop talking, my friends. Let silence do the work. The one who speaks after silence loses leverage. The one who speaks after silence loses leverage. This is not taught in books, my friends. This is not taught in books. This comes from inner confidence. Selling to a new generation versus old generation. Let me get little bit difference about that. Old generations buy trust. Younger generation buy meaning. Old generation buy trust. But younger generation buys meaning. Don't talk, if you sell to youngsters, it's my suggestion. Huh? If you sell to youngsters, don't talk features, talk impact, identity, talk future. If you sell to elders, talk about safety, reliability, talk about experience, same product, different language of emotions. Sales is a mirror of your life, according to me. Sales, because I have done 25 years of sales, and I felt somewhere, sales is a mirror of your life. Here is the deepest truth. If your life is disciplined, your sales will be disciplined. If your life is disciplined, your sales will be disciplined. If your life is confused, your sales will be confused, my friends. Sales exposes your patience, your ego, your fear, your self worth. That is why sales people evolve faster than others. Sales people, always evolve faster than others. Sales is self development in disguise. To students and young minds, my suggestions to them: sales is not a dirty word. Sales is life. You sell your ideas, your resume, your confidence, your vision. If you cannot sell your thoughts, someone else capable will sell theirs louder. So, learn sales early, not to manipulate, but to express yourself powerfully. To MBA graduates and professionals, degrees open doors, my friends. Degrees open doors. Sales keep doors open. Markets don't reward intelligence alone, my friend. They reward clarity, courage, and you can say connection. They reward clarity, courage, and connection. If you master sales, you will never beg for opportunities. Opportunities will look for you. The final truth: sales is not about money. Sales is not about money. Money is a byproduct. Sales is not about money, my friends. Money is a byproduct. Sales is about trust, timing, truth, transformation. When connection is real, conversion becomes effortless when connection is real. So, I want to close. Again, I want to ask a question to you guys. What is the meaning of sales? And what you understood about the 10 to 15 minutes what I had spoken about. This can transform your lives if you are in the field of sales. This is my perception, my research, and I thought that I had covered mostly whatever today I had covered the topics. I don't think so. Any author, any gurus or motivational speakers might have touched this place. You know, let me put in a closing line for this. When you stop selling to people and start standing with them, can I repeat that line one more time? When you stop selling to people and start standing with them, sales stops feeling like work and starts feeling like purpose. Sales stops feeling like work and starts feeling like purpose. Thank you, my friends, for watching my videos. Do comment onto that. If I had anything wrong I had mentioned, please do comment on that because I love to see your comments. Share my videos, my friends, if you liked. And remember, sales is not what you do. Sales is who you become. Sales is not what you do. Sales is who you become. If sales is not about your. I'll tell you. See, sales. What more I can say about sales now? People, sales is life according to me. Sales is life because 25 years I am there in this sales field. So according to me, it is sales is life. You sell your ideas, you sell your resumes, you sell your confidence, your vision. If you cannot sell your thoughts, someone less capable will sell theirs louder. You understand? So thanks a lot for watching my video. Like my videos, comment on to it, and have a blessed day, you guys. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Take care.